Hey guys, if you're ever curious on how to get your hair big and beautiful, teased to the max, this is the video for you. I'm going to try to keep this as concise and simple as possible, but you know what they say, the bigger the hair, the closer to God. Hey guys, so I wanted to put together a quick video on how to tease your hair because I just think it's every woman's right to have big hair if they want to. And I've had a lot of people ask me through the years how I do it, so I just thought I'd put together a fun little video, quick, easy, and instructional. So first, we're just going to talk about the products I'm going to use to make my hair big and beautiful. And hairspray. I use two different kinds of hairspray because I'm high maintenance, I guess. But first one is, I guess I'll talk about this one first. Any kind of like really strong holding, like strong as it gets, holding hairspray, I recommend. Today I'm just using Control Addict 28. And then a nice finishing spray, I'm using Quick Dry 18 Redken, is what I like to use to obviously finish the whole look. So this is what I'm using. Also, I have some teasing combs. I'll show you my hairs and then that's cute. Anyway, these are three that I have. This one has been my ride or die for like a lot of years. So this one, for sure, if you're getting into it and you need something you can depend on, this one. This one I picked up recently because I wanted something that would, with the softer bristles, which I think I'll be using today mostly. And then I just thought this was cool, so I thought I'd pick it up, but it's, I don't know, it's all the same, it doesn't really matter. And of course, just clips, hair clips. Like such. They're your friends. Anyway, that's the tools I'm going to be using, and I'm just going to go ahead and dive right in. So I grab my teasing comb, and I use the end to repart my hair and make sure I have a very straight part, because I like the look of a really straight part with a teased hair, and finish it with some hairspray so it doesn't fall out of place when I'm finishing my teasing. Kind of just brush it to give it a smooth finish. Then I'm going to go in at the top of the crown of my head, and I'm basically going to follow it down to my ear, and I'm going to make a square. So I go from the tops of my ears back, and I grab all of that hair, and then from there I'm going to divide it into two parts, which you'll see. And then I just clip the two sections of this hair just out of the way so it's not bugging me when I'm trying to do other things. So I clip it and hold it there. That's what's going on. Not sure why I made that face. It's definitely not cute. Okay, so now here is what I was talking about when I said you're going to divide this in two sections, a front and a back section. And I use the end of my comb so I have a straight line. And you'll see me kind of fiddle with it for just a second. I'm going to clip it just so it's easier for you guys to see the sectioning and nothing gets in my way so I can have a nice space to work with. Also, that's not gray hair. That is just dry shampoo that I did not fully rub in. So that's kind of embarrassing. Anyway, so I'm just kind of double checking that everything is how I like it. Adjusting my computer here and there. I'll clip it out of the way, and I always start with the back piece first. Just brushing it out so I have a clean slate to work with there. Basically what I'm going to do is use my really strong holding hairspray and spray right at the base, the root of my hair. Let it dry for just a couple seconds, then go in and back home. This is like the base, the foundation, the biggest tease you want. So I just back tease and back tease till I can't back tease anymore. And I'll do it some more after I thought I was done. And then you basically do the same thing with the front. Spray right at the part that you made and just tease your little heart away. Basically, at this point, you don't want to worry about it being pretty because that comes at the end, you want to make it big and ugly. If it looks good, like you're doing something wrong. So don't worry about it looking good at this point. Just worry about getting in a good tease. And of course, just extra spray. Again, with that face, I'm just not sure. Okay, and then I basically use the same idea on each side of my hair. So it's not just big in the back, it's big all over. So I spray close to the root. And I go in and back tease. Right there. Kind of fluff it up a little bit. And the same with the other side. I kind of do this one at an angle so it matches up with the back of my part a little bit more. Because I have more hair on that side because I do a side part. Same thing, spray and back comb. I kind of alternate brushes because they both do different things, and if you have both of them, you'll know what I mean. The softer bristles have more of a finer back comb to it, where the stiff bristles give you more of a volume of a back comb. So this is what I said, like you want to look like an alien right now. This is like, if you look like this, you're doing it right. And then to finish it, you just comb it out. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going all over, I'm combing it out. My biggest piece of advice is it's always easier to comb it out than it is to have to go back through and re-tease it again. So I always do bigger and then comb it out versus what I think what I want and then having to go add more back combing to it. So that's just my little piece of advice. You can do whatever you want. And to finish the look, I grab a bobby pin and kind of pin back if I had bangs like where they would be because it just drives me nuts to have my hair on my face. So I just pin it in place and I grab my finishing spray and give my hair one final spray to hold it all in place but still be flexible. And that's it. That's it. It's really simple. If I can do it, anyone can. And thank you for watching. Yeah, that's it, guys.